Hi, Brittney. So I'm going to go ahead and do your life reading and also get some love messages out of it for you. Since life and love is technically two questions in two separate areas, what I'm going to do so that way we keep it within the 30 minutes just because it's pretty detailed. What I'm going to do is just do your life reading as your main general overall reading and pull love messages out of that life reading that Spirit wants you to know. If you want a full blown out love reading where we go into deep detail, then that would need to be its own separate reading since that technically would be a second question. But I'll make sure that we get some really good love messages out of that from your reading on what Spirit wants you to know. So I just want to make sure we at least get real detailed with your life here within 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is pull the Moonology card here. Moonology cards, I should say. And pull 3 of them and see what Spirit wants you to know. So Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what those Spirit wants you to know. Oh, it's way too many. Thought it was just one. Okay. Alright, come on, cards. So what do you want Brittney to know? What do you want Brittney to know? We have adjustments are required. Conclusions are within reach. And one last one, just one card only, Spirit. One more card. Thank you. We have the energy is gaining momentum. All right, awesome. And go ahead and get my tarot and we'll start clarifying these for you. There's definitely a transformation for you right now. It feels like a realignment, a course correction. Spirit's trying to bring something in for you, especially with this energy is gaining momentum. Spirit's trying to either bring something in for you or show you something. So let's see what our adjustments required here. There we go. That felt good. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, why are adjustments required here? 3 of Swords. Adjustments are required. Oops, okay, we got the other 2. Wow. Okay, so I definitely get a love and life message out of this. Definitely. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So from what I'm seeing here, we have the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So if we're speaking in regards to your life purpose, path, there's something that needs to be done. There's something that needs to be walked away from, something that may hurt, something that has hurt. This can be self-imposed fears, self-imposed beliefs, doubts, worries. But there's a need to leave the past in the past. I'm not too sure if there's any in regards to like your past relationships, even relationships with your family, friends, etc. If there were situations that hurt you, that pained you, that you felt wronged, that you still carry with you to this day. No, you may not show those emotions on the surface, but energetically, you still carry those. I feel like Spirit is telling you to release those. And I also get the sense of somebody, I don't know if you told somebody maybe what you wanted to do or maybe what you wanted to get into. And it may have been like either they weren't really supportive or they showed you fake support where they would acting like they were supportive, but you can tell energetically, you know, it may have not been sincere. I feel like something just did not work out for you, something that work wasn't put into. But I also get this as another message of, if you don't put work into something, what you want won't happen. If you don't, with this Eight of Cups, follow your dreams or follow the path that you want to go down, whether, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to, work for a certain company, if you want a certain love life, whatever that may be for you, there needs to be some adjustments in your work ethic, whether it's how you work or operate within your relationships, whether how you work within, a company or starting your own business. There needs to be some form of discipline, some form of habit, some form of routine to get something off the ground. Needing to practice being dedicated to something, committed to something to see it through, and being able to put in the hard work. There's a lack of hard work being done on something. And I feel like Spirit is saying, if you're not doing the hard work, what you're wanting will not come for you. It's almost like needing to emotionally abandon a dream. Because that Page of Cups, even though it's in reverse, it gives me hope, or maybe like a promise of something, right? So it's like that dream for me. If you don't let it go, if you don't abandon those habits that don't serve you, you won't be able to make what you want happen. Spirit is telling you to sharpen up your work ethic. Wise conclusions are within reach here. Because I know you wanted to ask about if you were the chosen one. But I'm honestly going to give you the messages that Spirit brings out. I can't force a message to, make it line up to, are you the chosen one or not? Spirit's going to provide the message of, for your own personal life path, because that was a general collective reading. I was pulling on the general energies. That message may have been for you, may have not been for you, but looking at the messages I'm getting now, it feels like Spirit wants to point your attention in a different direction. Instead of, I guess, questioning or wondering if you're the one, there's things that you need to work on to really achieve what you want before you get to that step of obtaining success you can see, the success you desire. We have the World Tree on the bottom. I'm going to pull one more. Wise conclusions here. Our conclusions are within reach. There's some resistance to change here within you when it comes to your life path. It's like Spirit's trying to shift you, but there's some resistance to change. And I don't know if this is just fears, anxieties, self-imposed beliefs, or it goes back to that Eight of Pentacles in reverse again, a lack of ethic. But Spirit's trying to let something in with this Death card. Seven of Swords, self-sabotage. And then Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So I like that it's in reverse, because that's the ending of an energy, but the energy still lingers. There's a lack of something here that financially won't allow you to move forward. And even if it's not financially, it's in whatever goal or pursuit you have. Because I do feel like there's a specific dream here that you want to achieve that you haven't been able to achieve yet, or that maybe there's fears, doubts, and anxieties, past hurts that keep you back from going after it or really making something out of it. And Spirit is telling you need to adjust that. And then with the Five of Pentacles here in reverse, it feels like there's a lack or loss of something that you're trying to regain back, or that you want to gain, if I should say. But there's a resistance to change here with this Death card. Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords. There's a self-sabotaging energy here. But it's also in the sense of Spirit really emphasizing, because we have two swords, well, technically three, really emphasizing strategizing, planning, thinking things out, really coming up with a scheme, an idea, doing a full blueprint and a full roadmap of what you want, of how you want to reach it, of how you want to get there, and how you want to obtain it. There's some need to plan and strategize for your future here. There's a strong need to. Again, it goes back to ethic. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not sure if there's, depending on what it is that you want to do, if you feel like you may not have the resources or the ability based on, again, self-limiting beliefs and thoughts with this Seven of Swords here, that you can't achieve it, that you can't obtain it. But there's a need to gather information. There's a need to be studious, to really formulate your plans, formulate your ideas, write them all down, keep them close to your chest. That's the key. Don't tell many people about what you want to go after and what you want to achieve. Spirit is telling you to keep it close to your chest. And once you're able to really strategize and blow out, and I mean really blow out the vision that you have for yourself, instead of just keeping it a vision in your head or feeling like, okay, this is what I want to achieve, this is my purpose, this is my path, but actually writing step 1, step 2, steps 3 that you can apply in the real world. Then that's when the universe can go ahead and allow this Death card to go upright and make change for you. End the old cycle of life to start a new cycle of life. And by ending, I mean never going back to that type of cycle of life. But Spirit is telling you to be studious, to be strategic. You need to have a plan here. There's a card in this Moonology deck that says, have a practical plan. Moon and Taurus. And that's exactly what this energy is. You need to have a practical plan. There's no, from what I'm getting energetically, I don't feel a full blown out plan of how you plan to achieve your goals in life or your life purpose. Right? So let's put this, rationalize this and put this more into perspective. So say if you feel like your life purpose is to own your own dog shelter and run your own business. So you have that, you feel like that's your life purpose, that's what you need to do in life, and you're standing by it. Okay. Well, what is the actual roadmap? What does that look like from A to Z? And with the Page of Swords and Seven of Swords, that's deep strategy, right? That's deep strategy, because the Seven of Swords plays to kill, right? This is the sneakiest card in the deck. He plays to kill. And the Page of Swords has a sniper eye. That's why they call the Page of Swords the spy, right? So this is a deep strategy combo. So Spirit is telling you need to have a plan from A to Z, including resources, things you need, and things of that nature to really obtain and achieve what you want. But the beauty here in these cards, what I'm feeling through the energy, is that everything's already been set up for you. Everything's already been set up for you. Now, there's still some things in regards to your path that your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors aren't letting you see right now because it's not time. Seven of Swords. Death card in reverse. There are certain things that they don't want you to know right now because it's not time. It's almost like giving you information too early may hinder your progression forward. There are some things that's better left unsaid in the time being. And once certain knowledges are garnered and gainered's not a word, are garnered, more and more will be revealed to you. Yeah, more and more will be revealed to you over time. But there's a bit that Spirit's not wanting you to see in regards to your life path as of yet. There is a sense of needing to be ready. And with a lot of these energies, they're all dark. So they're all internal, right? But I'm not getting a sense of you having any illumination yet. We got one more card, so we'll see. But there's not a sense of you having any illumination yet, or any awakening or enlightenment yet. Not in the way that Spirit needs you to be. Now, the one card that's getting to there is this Eight of Cups. So you're on your way. You're on your way down your spiritual journey. You're on your way down to achieving what you want, but you're at the start of the road. And because you're at the start of the road, there's some things that's not meant to be seen yet. And I feel like that's what that card is emphasizing. So let's see, why is the energy gaining momentum? Why is the energy is gaining momentum? We got the High Priestess in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, and here comes the Five of Pentacles again. Okay. So this point in this part, it actually comes down to you. Spirit is letting you decide which way of the road, which fork of the road do you want to go when it comes to your life path and life journey. Because you can obtain something so sweet, so great, especially with this World card here. And then right underneath this Two of Swords on the bottom, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is fortune. There's definitely fortune here that's set up. There's definitely a calling for you, a path for you, right? To go after what you truly want to create in the 3D. What you truly want to create. However, you're at a fork in the road, Two of Swords. You see it clearly. Good. That's what we like to see. You see it clearly. The concern here, even though you do see it clearly, do you act on it? Because we got the World and we got the Three of Swords. And I'm looking at these almost as linking cards, right? They kind of go together to me. Because either you can have, well, actually, let me take that back. Three of Swords, the World, and the Death card. They're all linking. And that Three of Swords is that post in the middle of the road. Either you can stay in the past, listen to self-limiting beliefs, self-limiting doubts, things that don't get you far in life, things that hinder you or hold you back, past people, past experiences, past situations that may hinder you or hold you back due to the negative energy, the negative cords that are still attached to those memories or those people or those situations. Either you can have a new start or you can stay stuck. And if you have a new start, well, you get the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit blessing you beyond belief, right? But the energy is gaining momentum here. High Priestess in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, along with the World upright. Spirit's telling you you need to listen to your intuition more. Now, you may listen to your intuition as it is, but Spirit wants you to be even further connected to Him. And there's also something that's not being seen here appropriately. Something that's not being seen clearly. And I'm feeling like it kind of has to do with this Death card, because this Death card is resisting change. And this High Priestess, there's a sense of not seeing something correctly. Not as far as your intuition is trying to tell you, but you're not listening to it. So that means you're not seeing it correctly. Your intuition is telling you to look at something the right way, and you're not looking at it. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at the Nine of Cups here in reverse, which is giving me overindulgence. Nine of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups upright kind of give me the same energy a bit. Leisure. It definitely gives me leisure, doing what is satisfying for you. Almost a selfish energy type of card, but it's of the worldly pleasures, of the simple pleasures or pleasures that are pleasurable to you. That's overactive here in the Nine of Cups. I keep hearing work ethic. So I don't know how hard you're working towards your life path, your life purpose, your life goals. But there's a sense to make adjustments here. Spirit's trying to remove you from this Five of Pentacles type energy of feeling a lack. Again, whether it's a lack in finances, resources, or even where you really want to be in life. Spirit's trying to remove you from that. But there's adjustments that needs to be made. Things that need to be left behind. Even work ethic that needs to be improved. Nine of Cups, there's too much leisure time. It feels like a lot of downtime, if you will. And I mean, once I'm sure you know, have a 9 to 5 at work, whatever your industry is in. But outside of that, it feels like there's a lot of downtime. And I feel like there's a sense of Spirit is saying to correct that and to spend that downtime to really focus on what you really want, the path you really want to go. Because Spirit's walking with you. Spirit's ready to bring you this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you decided that you know what you want to create. You know the abundance you want. You know, whether it's mentally, spiritually, financially. Spirit knows what you want to create. And Spirit is building up the momentum, the energy right now to really bring that in for you. But there's a need of change, the world here. There's a resistance to change, and there's a need of needing to have this change with the world upright. I hope I didn't call this the world of death card. I'm so sorry. But there's a resistance to change that needs to come through. That's almost feeling like, yeah, I hear my intuition, but I still want what I want right now. Or I'll get to it tomorrow, or I'll do it tomorrow. And Spirit is telling you to change that. It's causing some form of lack that you need to get out of. There's some form of research or being studious or being sharp. A plan. Spirit needs a plan here. Spirit needs an actual thought out, written down. It's like manifestation, right? There's a lot of manifestation videos on YouTube. Spirit's needing you to really write down what you're wanting. Really write down what you're wanting and really blow it out to manifest that for you. But it's taking the need to be very strategic here. And change how you go about something. Change how you're viewing something. Interesting. Now, if I was to read this in the context of love, well, you know what I'll actually do? Let me pull some cards. Let me just clear these up. Because we got 10 minutes. Because I'm like, I could read those in the context of love, but I'm like, no, let's switch it. Let's switch it. I got something good for you. And before I read some love cards here for you, I'm just going to pull an oracle, what Spirit wants you to know in regards to your, there we go, baby steps. What did I say at the beginning of the path? And I rarely get that card too, so that's interesting. Everything is baby powder fresh right now. It's new, it's exciting, and of course you're not quite sure how it's going to work out. You're not supposed to. It would ruin the surprise. Didn't I say this to you, that there's some things Spirit's not showing to you right now? I literally said that. Wow. You're not supposed to know. It would ruin the surprise, but go ahead, take that first step. All great questions have got to begin somewhere. This is literally what we just did. Literally. That's what I said. I felt Spirit holding information back because you're not ready for it. It's not time. There are certain things that you're not meant to know right now because it can actually hinder your progression, right? Because you're going to, if you found out, you're going to handle the information in a certain way when you're handling it from the state where you're at now, but not at the state where you're supposed to be. So you're going to handle, whether it's that opportunity or that chance or this or that, wrong. There needs to be more development under your belt before Spirit brings this in. And that's the energy that it's telling me. And I knew it. So let me just pull a couple cards here for in the last few minutes. Anything for Brittney's love life, what's coming in for her? Let's do a quick spread. Let's do a quick spread for Brittney. Okay. We'll do a 6-card spread for you. Or actually, no, we'll do 5 cards. That's what I normally do. Yeah, 5 card. All right, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, give me some messages for Brittney in regards to her love life. In regards to her love life. Oops. In regards to her love life. Brittney, in regards to her love life. Alright, we got the Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Okay, this is really, really, really cut and dry. We just want to pull one more just to cap it off, and I'll let you know what's going on. Because we got the Queen of... Thank you. Page one. Oh, okay. This gets a little interesting. Why's the Page of Wands here, Spirit? Why's the Page of Wands here? I'm still in disbelief how that card really just went with all that. And that's literally what I was talking about. Okay. All right, we see somebody coming in, and why's the Queen of Pentacles here? Yep. You got something coming in for you. 4 of Swords. Why is that in reverse? Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh, holy crap. You got some suitors coming in for you. Seven of Pentacles. And they're both facing each other almost like they're dueling or fighting for you. This is interesting. Holy moly, holy cannoli. Lord. Okay, well, you definitely have relationship potential coming towards you. With the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Swords, right? We got that Page of Wands, which indicates the message. So let's make this super cut and dry here, because it pretty much is. Yeah, you got two suitors coming in for you. Now, as far as predictions and saying when they will come in, you know, normally, at least for me as a reader, you know, my max time span outwards would be like 3 months. So it can be between now and 3 months. Long as the energies pretty much stay, you know, the same. There aren't no major life changes. But yeah, you have two suitors coming towards you, one in the Ten of Pentacles is sandwiched in between. And I see you here wondering or thinking, who should you invest in? Who's more of the solid or stable candidate? Because you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're wanting somebody that can match you. You're wanting somebody that's stable as you. And you, as the Queen and the King, you both end on bookends horizontally. So this is kind of interesting because it feels almost like there's some, I don't want to say ups and downs, but it's not a, you know, we meet and everything just tends to fall into place. It feels like there's kind of a story progression between you two where you kind of get to know each other, maybe a little break in between, and then you guys kind of pick up on conversation, and then maybe a little break in between. It's something like that between you and this King of Swords. I mean, by y'all God means, you know, you could have three, but I'm not feeling three. I feel like this is whoever that's really wanting you, they're backing energy. Like, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is this King of Swords energy, and this Knight of Wands is this Page energy, right? So you may have somebody who's just wanting you for like a in and out thing, or this could have been somebody from your past, because we do have a sandwich in between the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. This could have been a past connection that you were in a relationship that now wants to come back and restart things with you. And because it's right underneath this Ace of Cups, you know, give that love back to you that, you know, isn't there at this time, or that they may have took back, because it's a very flighty energy. So I don't see their love being consistent within a connection if this is a past person for you. If it's not a past person for you, this is somebody coming in, but they're not willing or able to offer any true love here. But they're able to offer excitement, fun, and a good time. And then, you know, they kind of burn out and leave. And I see you here with this Four of Swords, really thinking about, who do you want this relationship with? The kind of relationship you want. What does that look like? How do you turn that Four of Wands into the Ten of Pentacles, right? Because not only have you invested in yourself and what you're wanting, and, you know, your own beauty, you know, you may have gotten to, you know, a beauty regimen or working out or diet change or something that you're doing that's making your life a bit better. You know, you've been investing in yourself carefully with this Ten of Pentacles. But now when it comes to opening up your life to have somebody in it, or to invest in somebody else, you really want to think about it, because you put your all with the Seven of Pentacles into your connections. And you just don't want to enter something that's not reliable, stable, dedicated, or committed. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Oh my God, every queen but the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles needs somebody stable, reliable, sensible. Sensible is the key here for her. So with this Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like this energy is going to come through. It is a slower moving energy, so you may hear from this Knight of Wands first. And then this Knight of Pentacles comes in. But whoever this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is the backing energy. This is just their movement, but this is their energy as is. And with this King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles type of combo, this is somebody that is reliable, is sensible, but they also have integrity. They're honest, and they're going to be upfront with you. They're absolutely going to be upfront with you. And this Knight of Wands, this person is attractive. This person is hot. You know, this may be a past person for you coming back. And if it's not, this is somebody that's here for a good time and not a long time. But you do have two options to choose between. You know, the choice is yours. I would say go with the best option that suits your future, you know, and not your past. So that has been your reading. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you another time. Thank you so much.